Aquí está música por mi gente, por mi gente. Mi gente, mi gente de YouTube, mi gente de YouTube, requestar un video despacito para necesito escuchar la música primero. Now I have, oh wait, it's been a minute since I spoke Spanish, but I'm gonna play this song Despacito, which is bumping, man. Good choice. Oh, nice. So, fun fact, the picture of me as a blonde is from like, I worked at it was a restaurant first. It was a fusion restaurant. And then it just didn't mesh with the neighborhood because the neighborhood was all like Latinos and Caribbean people and like Russians, and like it was like the most like global neighborhood in all of like New York City. And they were like, are you kidding me? Like, our whole world is fusion. What are you talking about? Like, and so, but like, I didn't know them from there, but like, it was the same area. And I was like, 1,000%, you were coming into my bar and I was not serving you because you were underage. Anyway. Doing there. So I have a whole story though. That picture of me being like a cutie patootie blonde bombshell, like, oh, first of all, I thought I was hideous. Like, I thought that was like, up until like I just recently rediscovered those photos on a friend's hard drive, like I thought that was like the ugliest phase of my like adulthood. And like I look back and I'm like, holy shit, that was me. Like and the funny thing is about it is like I would go out to all these like after hour club like things. Like I'd bartend till like 4 a.m, right? And the bar, the restaurant ended up turning into like a solely like Latino and Caribbean type of restaurant. So like, and mostly became a lounge and like a club at night, like a small little like sexy lounge. And like I was the like blonde girl who didn't speak a lick of Spanish, but I learned it. I learned like conversational Spanish, and it was really cool. There was this beautiful woman, Mercedes, who was an older lady. She was still working, but she would come in after getting off the train, and oh, God bless her. I hope she is with us in some component. If she's out there, her spirit. Have a hug from me, Mercedes. So, I want to check that I'm not like messing up my audio here because I'm telling like a lot of sentimental stories. So Mercedes, when like it was slow, she'd come in, she'd always have like a pink, what's it called? Not Sauvignon Blanc, the rose one. Rose Zinfandel or something, I forget what it's called. You know, the one that everybody's fan drinks. Though sometimes there's really good ones. Like you can get one from like France. They're usually really delicious, especially in the summer with like a free plate. I'm like an expert orderer. If you ever get the privilege to dine with me, let me order, please. And just trust me. I'm also a bully when it comes to ordering, and I'll 100% take off your plate. So like I warned my child, I'm like, listen, when I get older, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna have any chill or care. I'm just gonna be like, oh, what you eating there? And you're gonna get calls from all the restaurants. So yeah, Mercedes, when she'd get off the train, she'd come in and she'd have her like Pinks and Vanilla or whatever it was called. And it would just be like me and her and this hairdresser guy, Freddie from around the block, who cut my hair a couple times. Did a great job. It was like cat from the 70s. It was a cool crowd. And so when it was slow, I would write poetry in Spanish and I'd give it to her. And, you know, Spanish is like a really beautiful and limited language, but powerful language in its limits, because there's not a lot. It's not like English where there's like 8 billion words, you know. It's more of like a root, like fundamental language, you know, basic, you know. But the ways in which those words are used is so fucking powerful. And so, you know, she would read my poetry and she would help me and she would teach me, you know. And the most beautiful thing she ever taught me, and if you're, you know, from Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic or, you know, anywhere in South America, you might be familiar with the expression. I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but let me look it up. I actually have the translation thing open here because I know I'm gonna have a hard time and not know what to play. You know, like not how to pronounce something. So the other half of the orange is an expression she taught me. La otra mitad de la naranja.
La otra mitad de la naranja.
La otra mitad de la naranja. I have a hard time with that word. It's so pretty though. And like it's visually pretty, the word. Anyway, it means the other half of the orange. Like, you know, like you go your life being, it's like the two flames theory. Like you go your life being one half of the orange, and then eventually the other half you might find them if you're lucky, you know. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, let me listen to this real quick. I'm gonna try it. Oh wait, so I didn't finish my story. So the rest of the story goes like this. Cute little blondie up there, knowing barely any Spanish. Now, granted, my bosses were like, they were not big guys, but they were scary guys. I was not scared of them. They were lovely to me, but like they knew people, you know. And like then I was so naive, I didn't realize like the like scary shit like I was in, you know. And so after work at like 4 a.m. we'd get like breakfast, and then we'd go like, or we'd go dancing first. I think we'd go dancing first usually. We'd go to these like underground like Spanish clubs where like, I mean, it was really, really cool and really beautiful and sexy, but like, you know, it was a really new and foreign world for me, you know. But I loved it, and they were very welcoming and accepting, and I learned like all sorts of dancing. Like and the crazy part is, as cute as I was, right, I wasn't getting laid, didn't have sex with anybody, or anything. I didn't do anything with anybody, except for one time my boss is like, friend who was a lesbian, he went to go get these tacos from this great taco stand, and he left me in the car with this girl, and she like attacked me. I was like, dude, like, and he was like, I got you a tongue taco. I was like, you're a fucking asshole. Not that like, you know, like I wouldn't, it was the right girl at the right time, but like, or, you know, or like, it was anybody. Like I was like getting out of work, wanting a taco, like not prepared for that. Granted, and that person was also a different wavelength from me. So you know, we go and we dance, and I learned all the dancing and stuff, and so let's listen to it. I'm gonna play. This just reminded me of that time in so many ways. That's why I told that story. I love that time in my life. It was a lot of fun and clean. Like I was sober and like not fucking around or doing anything, like just working, you know. Oh, here's a lesson to all the white girls out there too. If you want to, like, this is something I had to learn the hard way, so I'm going to share it with you guys. If you know, there's a growing population, hopefully it continues to grow, of, like, you know, people from South America and these parts of the world where they do the dancing, right? If you want to go to a place where you do the dancing, or the music is going to have the things that sound like you do the dancing, it's not about, like, it. Shakira moves her hips, right? But, like, it's not because she's shaking her hips. It's because her legs and her thighs are moving, and her body is moving, and her torso is moving, and the hips just shake in place because that's what everything else is moving. You know what I mean? And I didn't know that, so it's like a white girl mistake 101 is blanquito, like, you know, blanquito, when you start, like, trying to do the Shakira thing with your hips. It's not about that. You know what I mean? All right. Also, learning how to let, like, somebody else lead, that's a weird thing. Like, we don't really do that anymore. Si sabes que ahí ya va un rayo gritando, tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Me vi que tú mirando ya estaba llamando. Muéstrame el camino que voy. Tú eres el imán y si yo soy el metal, me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensar yo sé hacerlo el pozo. Ya me gustó mundo más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos va pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. I hope my pronunciations are okay. At least the passion's there. I'll get the pronunciations. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosa el oído, para que te seguro si no estás conmigo. Oh, despacito. Quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que tú digas gozo el oído, para que tú acuerdas si no está conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte, beso despacito. Firma las paredes de tu laberinto y hace de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Sube, 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 sube. Oh, I don't know how that part goes. Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo, tu licuado favorititos, baby. Te amé, sorpresa tus zonas de pel griego, hasta provocó tu grito y que olvido tu apellido. Si te ve un beso, vendí de medio, tú yo sé que está pensándolo, hiervo tiempo intent andándolo, mami estoy estando y dándolo, sabes que tu corazón conmigo se hace bom bom, sabes que eso baby está buscando de mi bom bom, ve pruebo de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe, quiero, ve cuánto amor a ti te cabe, yo no tengo prisa, yo me lleno de no fino, quiero estar al cielo, ver, esperar el viento, después sabe pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito, nos vamos pegando, poquito a poquito cuando tú me besas, con esa destreza veo que eres malilla, con dalice desara, pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito, nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito y es que es baliza, es un rombo, un beso, pero pa' montarlo que te tengo la pizza despacito. Quiero respetar tu tecuela despacito, te quiero, te digo cosas al buena. Para te oscurante hasta si no esté conmigo despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito, firma las paredes, desatura la reprendo y hace de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Oh, sube, 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 sube. I forgot how that part goes. I'm gonna give it like a 75. I'm disappointed. Better than I thought it was gonna be. The rhythm part was a good challenge. Quiero beberle tu pelo, quiere ser tu ritmo, que le enseñes a mi boca. Tu reggae favorito, 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 baby, de llame sobre tus zonas de peligro y que olvides tu felicidad. Despacito, vamos a acelerar una playa en Puerto Rico, hasta que las olas gritan abandito, para que mi cielo se quede contigo. Pastillo a pastillo, suave, suavecito, no ves, vamos, pagando poquito a poquito que le enseñé a mi boca. Tú lo eres favorito, favorito, baby, pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito, nos vamos. Oh, pagando poquito a poquito, haciendo bajo tu curito y que olvidas tu abalido. Despacito.